Welcome to A Better Life. I'm your host, Hank Hennigan. And this segment of our show, I'm proud to introduce a dear friend of mine, State Senator Rick Ward. Hey, Rick.
How you doing, Hank? Thank you for having me.
Hey, listen, I've known Rick Ward and his family many years. He's a great husband, great dad, and for the state of Louisiana, he's a great state senator. And that's what we want to talk about today, Rick, and what's going on, what has gone on the last legislative session. Y'all ended what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we ended a couple of weeks ago now. It's somewhere around June 6th.
Yeah. And it was a great session for the state of Louisiana. Ain't no doubt about it.
There's no doubt. Yeah, we got some good things accomplished.
All right, let's talk about one of those things. And what about House Bill 578? Rick, tell us a little bit about that and what it's all about.
So House Bill 578 was something that myself, as well as the Capital Region delegation, worked on with a particular House member from the Houma-Terrebonne region, or Houma-Lafourche region, I should say, Terrebonne-Lafourche region. His name is Tanner McGee, and what that bill did was it took $700 million roughly from the BP economic damage loss portion of the settlement dollars that are coming into the state, and we dedicated it to certain infrastructure projects around the state.
And that's the oil spill that took place.
That's right, the oil spill that took place many years ago, and we wanted to take that opportunity and make the best of it, because it's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity to try and get some things done.
$700 million, and what is that appropriated for now?
It's really for roads, bridges, infrastructure.
Infrastructure, okay.
Some economic development type things, and they're listed out in the bill.
Okay.
But it's actually we're gonna take that $700 million and we're gonna do just north of about $1 billion, maybe $1.1 billion worth of work with it, whenever you put it together with some federal grant dollars and some other things. It's going to allow us to do some really good things for the state.
Okay, all right, let me ask this, and people watching ABL, I'm sure they won't ask the question. All right, it's passed the House and the Senate, correct?
That's right.
All right, now has the governor signed off?
Well, he has not formally signed it. He intends to, but I think there will be a bill signing here shortly, and so it has his full support, and he realizes the importance of it. We haven't done anything significant for our state's infrastructure in somewhere near 30 years now.
Wow, yes, and that's what like I say, the new nasty 7-letter word in Louisiana is traffic.
That's right.
Specifically Baton Rouge. And
absolutely.
What we need to do to improve the traffic and just not only that, but the roads and bridges all over the state. You know, just not Baton Rouge.
Yeah, and look, it's always, everybody agrees on one thing: we need to fix our traffic problems. The hard part of that discussion is how do you pay for it?
Yes.
And so this was a good solution that didn't require us raising any taxes. And a lot of people don't realize the only revenue stream that goes to roads and bridges is the gas tax.
Wow.
We don't have any other revenue source. Some other states have, some states might designate a half-cent sales tax or some other part of a revenue stream. All we have is simply a gas tax. And it's been virtually the same since the early 80s, late 70s.
Wow.
And when you look at those numbers in terms of what it can pay for in today's dollars versus what it paid for in those 30 years ago or even 40 years ago, it's totally different. So we've got to figure that out, but it's really one of the most important things in terms of generating some economic development around the state.
There's no doubt about it. Well, good people watching ABL, I know Senator Rick Ward. I know he's been diligently fighting for us as citizens, as taxpayers, especially for this infrastructure improvement. Thank you for watching for this segment of ABL. We'll be right back with Senator Rick Ward.